That is the time that we were allotted. Unfortunately, there are technical difficulties that we cannot go live on the Facebook page of the Well Christian group. So here I am. So I am only going to do my 5 minutes. I'm going to be obedient. And I just want to thank the Lord tonight. I want to thank Pastor Wise for this opportunity to come on and be a part of this great event. Tonight, I just want to remind everyone that Jesus is the gift that keeps on giving. You know, I am sure that we all can recall when we had a special Christmas gift. And it was a gift that stayed with us depending on what it was. It could have been a gift that you received as a child, or a gift that you even received as an adult. Even as an adult, I have a couple of dolls that I still like to hang on to. Some of them may be missing their eyes or arms, but I still have those dolls. But I'm sure that we all can recall at some time where we had a special Christmas gift and it stayed with us. In John 3:16, we all know that verse. It says, well, God so loved the world that he gave his only son. I just want to remind everyone that Jesus is the gift that keeps on giving. He tells us that God is in the business of giving us new life. Oh my. He is in the business for giving us new life. He gave us his son. And because God gave us Jesus, and through him we have new life. And he's still doing that even today. The birth of Jesus, the life of Jesus, the death of Jesus, the burial of Jesus, the ascension of Jesus is just as powerful today as it was over 2,000 years ago. So the gift of Jesus is not a one-time gift. Now on December the 25th, you may get a gift, and it just may be a one-time gift, and you may not get it again. But I want to tell you tonight that the gift of Jesus is not a one-time gift. It is a gift that keeps on giving. So I want you to know that Christmas is a time for those who follow Jesus. So in other words, Christmas is really a big time for those who love Jesus Christ. So we are thankful. I said we are thankful for the birth of God's Son in this world. I just want to remind everyone, through everything that's going on, that has went on this year, maybe you had some disappointments. Maybe you had some letdowns. Maybe you had sickness. I don't know, but I just want to remind you that Jesus is a gift that keeps on giving. I want to remind you that Jesus is your peacemaker. I want to remind you that Jesus is the stone of Israel. I want to remind you that Jesus is our mantle. I want to remind you that Jesus is the rock of our salvation. I want to remind you that Jesus is the light of the morning. I want to remind you that Jesus is my glory. Jesus is your glory. I just want to remind you that Jesus is our fortress. I want to remind you that Jesus, he is strong and he's mighty. I just want to remind you that Jesus is a restorer. I want to remind you that he is the King of glory. I want to remind you that he is the Lord and he's mighty in battle. I want to remind you that he is a strong tower. I want to remind you that he is the king's son. I want to remind you that he's understanding. I want to remind you that he's loving. I want to remind you that Jesus is the lily of the valley. I want to remind you that he is our strength. He is our song. He is Emmanuel. His name is Jesus. Jesus, the gift that keeps on giving. I said, Jesus, the gift that keeps on giving. Thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people from his sins. I want to thank you for joining me on tonight. We bless God for Pastor Shayna Wise and for the Christian Well Group. And I want to thank her again for this opportunity. I pray you all have a blessed and a happy happy Christmas. But I just want you to remember that no matter what you're doing, that Jesus is a gift that's going to keep on giving. That Jesus is going to be right there. Remember on December the 25th, while you're unwrapping your gifts with your family, remember that Jesus, he keeps on giving. Don't worry about going out here spending a whole bunch of money that you don't have. Just remember, Jesus is that gift. After December the 25th, he's going to keep on giving you love. He's going to keep on giving you grace. He's going to keep on giving you mercy. He is a gift, oh my shot, that keeps on giving. I thank you for joining me on tonight. I am Pastor Joyce Hardnett, pastor of His Army Ministries Apostolic Church, located at 5017 Hollycrest Drive. May God bless you and may God keep you is my prayer. Good night.